let's talk about the penalty instant, because it's interesting. We watched the game together and both of you thought it was a penalty. You said there wasn't enough contact?
Well, if any. I mean, it was minimal. But the trouble is, right, you've got... VAR was used here, OK? I mean,
don't you think this is pretty much exactly the same as Hazard and Bellerin? He kicks him. He clearly kicks him. And the fact that he has to hurdle, number one, he's hurdling to get out the road, and then two, he actually makes contact with him. To me, it's exactly the same as Hazard. The difference is you got Maitland-Niles, who's a young, inexperienced guy. Hazard knows exactly what's going on, takes the touch, and goes down.
If he clipped him, though, he clipped him on the studs. Right, it was minimal. That's what I would say. There's a difference in the two challenges.
He catches him.
No, there's a difference in the challenges. Because when Bellerin did it to Hazard, his foot was coming back up. He was hooking. He was looking to hook the ball.
See what difference it makes.
Well, there's a difference.
If there's contact, there's contact. To me, it's regardless of where it comes from.
What I would say is Martin Atkinson's looked at it first in real time, didn't think it was a penalty. Neil Swarbrick looked at it back at base and didn't think. That's two Premier League referees didn't think it was a penalty.
Don't you think though that the referee on the field has to be the one that has the final say?
He has got the final say.
He didn't go and look at it.
No, but
he took it from the guy. But he's the referee.
All I'm saying is Swarbrick looked at it back in Premier League HQ, so that was eyeballed by two referees, and they didn't think it was a penalty. That's just fact.
Why would the referee not go and look at it? He's got the final say. If this is the wrong decision,
because
it falls
Neil
on
Swarbrick
him
said
because he's the referee. Yeah, but if I'm the referee, I'm not going on some guy taking final decision when it's going to be on me if it gets it wrong.
But that's how it works. He's directed by the official whether he needs to go and look at it or not, and he was told by Swarbrick.
And that's where one of the problems are for me.
All I'm saying is Neil Swarbrick, the second Premier League referee, looked at it from multiple angles, probably more than what we had, and said, and maybe even got a more definitive angle from the reverse, and said to...
I don't get that.
What?
Well, because we saw exactly what Swarbrick saw, and he clearly makes contact.
No, you didn't.
He clearly makes contact.
No, but what I'm saying is, he would have more angles than what we saw.
But the angle that we saw, there's contact there.
Minimal.
But you're saying the minimal is a big difference?
Yeah, because last week for me there was clear contact. Oh, yeah.
I mean, all I would suggest is that if the technology is in place, then allow Martin Atkinson to actually look at the video.
What do you think, Ali? Is this a penalty?
I think it's a penalty, and it would have been much more of a penalty if Maitland-Niles goes down right away. He tries to play through it, and it's the argument and the discussion that we've had time and time again. He tries to play through it. Now he realizes he can't get to the ball, and then he goes down. At that point, it's too late because now you're not able to sell the call. If he goes down right away, and we see that that's because of the contact that just happened, minimal or not, then at that point, it's much more difficult, whether it's Martin Atkinson or Neil Swarbrick or whoever is making this decision, to say that's not a penalty.